What is up, T.O.Gs? So, the sun is getting low, and I had planned on getting out here like an hour ago, but you know, whenever you plan to do something or you think things you're gonna be just right? You plan things out, you're like, I'm gonna get home from work a little bit early, so I'm gonna get out and get a video together. And of course, the battery that had been acted up again. I had bought a new battery, and I'd hesitated to install it on the bike because, you know, after some charges and some long rides, the old battery seemed to have been doing well. But even though there might be a little bit of life left in that old battery, it's just not worth it to me, the time. And, you know, maybe this is a good time to say that I've only had this bike for a year. I don't know how old the battery was that I had, but when I replaced it, I just replaced it with the same battery, not knowing, you know, how well it was going to do or how old it actually was. So I replaced it and with the same battery, the exact same battery, and 6 months. It lasted about 6 months, and then it started pooping out like that. So it is the brand. I'll put in the description or whatever. I'll have it up here on the screen for you. It's Yuasa or Yuasa, with an emphasis on, yeah, it was one of those kind of batteries. So anyway, I don't recommend that battery. I bought it from Amazon, and there were a bunch of reviews on Amazon saying the battery doesn't last very long. It lasted 6 months, it lasted a year, and then just stopped, which is basically what happened to this one twice, because I don't know how long the other one, like I said, I don't know how old that battery was, but it just kind of conked out. I went to start up the bike one day and it was just done. Tried charging it, you know, put it on the trickle charger, you know, charging it back up, riding it for a long ride, and then, you know, just not doing a great job. So I took a leap, and I actually bought a lithium battery, but it's gonna require a different kind of charger, I believe, because I don't think my old charger is compatible. So I'll have to look into that. Hopefully I don't have to worry about that for a while, but I will get one as soon as I possibly can. It's one of those things where everything kind of happens at once. I went out for a ride with a jacket that I don't usually wear, just because I just wanted to go out for a quick ride a couple weekends ago, and had this jacket on with my keys, my car keys, and my, you know, now that I talk about it, I got my zipper open on my key pockets again, but I've never had a problem, even when I've had these pockets open, I've never had a problem with stuff falling out of them. But sure enough, riding around with that other jacket on, lost my keys, both my car and my house keys. Car key was a big deal because the car key cost over $300 to replace. So it kind of, you know, obviously it was my fault, but at the same time, I don't understand why car companies can't have like a one-time forgiveness thing, right? Everyone loses their keys, whether they're an expensive key or not. It's just a thing that happens. And for a key that costs that much to replace, I was just really upset because I just bought the battery for this. My daughter's car wouldn't start that same weekend, and I was like, you know, talk about when it rains it pours. But yeah, that's what happened. All this happened around the same time. You know, I thought I was having some luck because the battery, that old battery, the Yuasa bike battery that I had in this bike, seemed to have been working okay. But yeah, sure enough, I had the last straw today and just decided to throw the battery that I bought, the lithium battery. So if you know of any great lithium battery chargers that you can recommend, I would appreciate you leaving a comment about that, because this is my first time owning this type of battery, and so I'm up for recommendations. So leave those in the comments and help a brother out. And then maybe anyone else who's watching this video who just purchased a lithium ion battery, you could do the same. Well, it might be wondering the same thing, you know, oh, I haven't bought a charger yet, haven't maybe had the need to throw it on the charger. But yeah, you'd be doing not just me a favor, but maybe somebody else as well. So that is the goings on of the new year so far. We're not that far in, and yeah, a little bit of excitement and not a whole lot of riding. It's been cold, it's been wet, and I've been super busy. We just opened my show this past weekend, which was really successful. We had a bunch of near sellouts, so I'm happy with that. And I'm just you know, it's funny when things like this, these kind of small-ish things go wrong with your bike. You kind of have to be thankful that other things, you know, knock on wood, that other things haven't gone wrong and that you're safe. You know, you haven't wrecked it. Everything is still fine. You're healthy, and these are the times where I like to take a little step back and just thank my lucky stars that I've got my health, my family's also healthy and happy, and we're just plowing through 2020. So guys, how is your new year going so far? How is the new decade 2020 been treating you? I am just dying to know. So make sure if you have some fantastic news, or you just wanted to share with the motovlogging community what's going on with y'all, leave it in the comments, and I'll hit you back. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you today. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up down there, which is the like button. And if you haven't already, smoosh that subscribe button. Guys, if you're out there riding, be safe. And if you're not riding, get riding. I'm that one guy, and I am out.